welcome. Today, this is your 25 minutes full body Pilates mat series with me today, as we do not need any props or any equipments for this exercise. Today, we're doing a 1 set at each movement and 8 repetitions, which means 8 times we're doing all the different movements of we're doing. So today, we're going to be needed a mat and yourself. This is for all levels. I'll be modifying you guys through the movement, and also I'll be stopping to pause because of the movements. I'll have to move around to demonstrate for you guys that you feel comfortable for yourself and for your body and for safety. I'll be safely making sure you guys are all safe and comfortable so you can join with me today. Let us begin. Making our way to the back, lying down, making sure we have some space for our lower back, leaving room. We're going to come lying down onto the mat, pressing your down onto the floor, bringing your legs into a bend, and making sure your legs are wide apart, feet are wide apart. We're going to begin with a warm-up. Whenever you're ready, we're going to rise those arms, fingertips up towards the sky. Making sure your core is engaged as well on our abdominals. And rise in the rib cage. As you inhale and then exhale, release your rib cage towards your belly button. And we're going to give a nice arm circles. Just give it a nice whoop around, up towards the sky. Relaxing your shoulders down, softening the shoulders. I'm going to stay here and release, coming to clockwise the arms as you're drawing a loop up the sky. Inhale, rising the ribs, and then exhale, expand out. Expand the ribs out, up and away from the belly button, towards your belly button, towards the mouth, out of the mouth. Rising the right leg out, extend your right foot, and we're going to sweep down and point up towards the sky. Flexing the heels down, sweep, and rise them back up. Inhale, exhale out, dropping the foot down. And hold your legs up, point, or you can also feel free to come to a circle or flex the heel, whichever you prefer, to give it a nice stretch to loosen the muscles, the small joints. For your ankle, give a nice circle or flex the point and flex, whichever you please. You're going to grab your arm behind your leg, and we're going to give it a nice hug, and we're just going to drop the leg down and rise them back up. You're going to flex and point down. Heels are facing up towards the sky, and release it down. And release, drop the leg down onto the mat. Right, expanding the left leg out. Extend the left leg and drop. Coming to sweep, flexing the heel as you're facing up towards the sky. Flex down the heel, come to sweep, and rising up. As you see here, I am just controlling my lower body. We're moving back and forth with motion, range of motion, and then just going to give a nice hug around your leg. Just give a nice circle clockwise and back and forth. You can also feel free to flex and point your heels. Just the top, give a nice stretch, relaxing in your foot before we begin any movement of exercise we're going to prevent. And you're just going to move, rising down, up, and point down your feet. flexing your heel and releasing down the heel. You're just going to follow the small muscle group, our hamstring. In and now release. Dropping the foot down on the ground. Release the breath one more time. And whenever you're ready, we're going to make sure your arms and legs are down, pressing onto the mats, and we're going to rise our glutes up away from the mat, making sure we are flat with our hips and making sure your legs are not too far away from you or not too close where your glutes are at, because you're gonna feel your lower back more than your glutes. So you want to just making sure it's stay away from each other, like not 50 degrees, and then or 60 degrees away from your body weight. You don't want to prevent our lower back injuries. So we're just making sure we're gonna rise up the glutes and our hips away from the mat, making sure your core is engaged, your belly button pressing, and release up. Belly button is up towards the sky. And then we're going to come into a walk, glute walk. We're just going to give our time here. You're going to step away from your body weight with your legs, and you're just going to pull back up into a bridge position. Come into a plank. Imagine it's like a plank, but instead you're walking it out with your legs. You're just going to hold your palms down, pressing down onto the mat. So give it nice more support. And inhale, release, and out. Each time you take a break, each time you take a step, you release and inhale out. It's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're here to practice each time your leg steps out and bring it back up. I know it's a little challenging because I am also doing different opposite of the foot, but it's okay, it takes time. And then we're going to come back to bridge. Holding here. I'm going to release one more time. Whenever you're ready, Jess. Go as far as you can, how much you can do. Take a break as you need it. And we're just going to hold and bridge. Back to the position, tabletop. Reverse here. If you need to, feel free to just let go. Give yourself a break. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to come into a single leg, rising the right leg up. And then you're just going to tap onto the mat. Same with the left, and this is for you, for beginners. For anyone who's new, you can just do 2, but if you want to take it next further, for advanced and intimate, you can just take 1 at a time with your heel, tapping 1. But you're going to lift into a bridge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can also feel free to drop your hip down. 7 and 8. Rise in the heel, lift the leg, extend the leg, and you're going to come into sweep and extend the leg up towards the sky. It's okay, feel free to drop your hip down. This is, you're going to be feeling your hip, your lower back, your glutes, you should be feeling, making sure you're holding, lift the leg, just expand, then drop and up, and sweep it back down. Excellent work, everyone. Ooh, you should be feeling the legs, the glutes, working on lower body. And then if you feel, we're going to come switching to my other side. You guys stay there while I move my other side so you guys can see and demonstrate for you. Doing the same thing. Take your time. Lifting up your glutes. Your glutes are activated. extend the left leg. Feel free to drop your legs if that feels good for you. This is for advanced, intimate level. And we're just leg up and down. Just tapping, making sure that you're pressing down onto the mat with your palms. I'm just gonna drop the leg toe down to the mat. Expand the leg, extend. Feel free to also bend if that feels comfortable for you. Feel free to also extend, bend, whichever you prefer. All levels. You're just gonna give a nice sweep instead you're doing a bridge. Bridge and reverse rotation. Lifting at a time. And drop the heel. Feel free to do this as well. Optional. And drop your hips down into the mat. Making sure I'm activating our core as well. Making sure your belly button is pressing down to the spine. And then we're gonna come into reverse chair. Imagine yourself sitting into a chair. And then we're just gonna come with our core work. Let's begin with our legs, thighs, and glutes. So we're gonna face forward towards you. We're gonna come into a chair. Imagine yourself sitting in a chair, making sure your toes are together, touching. Wind your legs apart. Bring your palms down to the mat. You're just gonna extend that leg out and bring it close to your body weight. Expand the leg, coming to 100. But we're also making it into a shape of like a diamond shape with your legs. Imagine it into the shape of a diamond. You're just gonna pull, release, and you're gonna imagine yourself pulling your leg towards you, towards your body weight or your belly. Imagine yourself pulling a rope towards you and then release it down to 100, pointing to the ceiling. You should be feeling the core. You should be feeling your legs. Oh, you're definitely going great, everyone. Keep going. And 3, 2, and 1. I know you guys can do this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hold the legs together, rising them up towards the sky. Extend the legs open, crossing it over one to the other. Scissors. Crossing one to the other side. If this is too much, feel free to just expand the leg into a bend and just open wide and closing. Great for thighs and glutes, but if you want to open, extend the leg. Feel free to do also. You do not have to scissor back and forth. Optional for beginners, advanced, intimate, all different levels. Rising one leg at a time, sweeping across the other, making it into an X. We're going to come to pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Drop the leg. Sorry, my bad. Ooh. You're going to give yourself a nice hug. Knees to chest hug. Arms wide out. And give it a nice hug. Great work, everybody. Crushed it. You killed it. How's everyone doing? Feeling excellent? Yes, sir. We got it. I'm going to come making our way into core. And then we're going to make our way to arms. So whenever you're ready, making our way to lying down, give a nice hug with your knees, with your arms together, connecting with your body. Give a nice brief in and out, into the nose and out to the mouth. We're going to be ready, rising your arms behind your head. Relaxing your knees into a bend. You're gonna rise one foot up at a time. You're gonna lift your shoulder blades off away from the mat and gonna come into cross elbow to knee and release, dropping one leg and coming to the other side, making sure it's gonna look direct, not where you're pointing to your knees and elbow. You're just gonna cross over, cross one to the other, shoulder blades with your knees away from crossing one another. And then we're gonna give it a nice let it go, the legs up away from the mat, rising one leg at a time. Then whenever you're ready, expand the legs into a scissor pose. You're just gonna cross one leg at a time. If this is too much for you, feel free to just drop one at a time. One toe tap onto the mat. Just tap one and then release one leg up. One leg's up and the other one is down onto the mat. Or if you want more challenge, expand the legs straight. Straighten the legs, both of them, at a time, and just cross over. You got this. Taking time, slow and controlled, taking your breath. Whew. Should be feeling the core. Working on your core and your abdominals. And release. Give it a nice hug. Chest. Knees to the chest. Give it a nice hug and release. Dropping the knees down onto the mat. Excellent work, everyone. Pressing your palms down. Pressing your heels down. Just gonna come to your side. Lifting our forearm. We're going to make sure you're using your right. Coming to your right or left side. We're going to make sure your legs are stacked together and are going to be in front of your body, in front of you. Bringing them stacked together. Pressing your forearm, your right arm. Making sure it's away from your side, and we're just going to slowly lift the forearm away from the ground. Making sure you have enough space on your side, and then give it a nice lifting up. You can feel free to use your fingers onto the front if you need a little bit more support, and just rising up, making sure your tricep, working on your tricep here. Coming in 8 times here. Lifting your body weight away. Give it a nice some strength. And 3, 2, and 1. Give it a nice relax. And you can also feel free to expand the legs and coming into a mermaid. Grabbing your shin, your knee, and then just reaching your arms up towards the sky. Excellent work. Making it into a box of your legs, your box. Coming up to the left side. Switching to your tricep. Pressing the forearm down to the ground and making sure your neck is away from your ear. Relaxing your shoulders. Lifting. And you feel free to just bring your arms to your side. Tricep. Making sure it's away from the mat. Having enough space. Making room on your side. And feel free to also drop one leg on the back, making it into a box so you can have more support. And just release, drop. We're going to come making our way to the next side. Let us become to a tabletop. We're going to come to a forearm and extend the left leg out in the back, reaching into the back. Whenever you're ready, we're going to lift the leg up, rise, and lowering it down. Tap onto the floor, making sure our spine is straight, aligned, and we're also going to be using your forearm, extending the right opposite arm out in front of you, and extend the left leg up and drop it down. So I'm going to come show you and demonstrate for you. using your opposite arm and leg, and extend the right leg using your arm up. We're just going to give it a nice pull behind using your opposite arm and just reaching out in front and then coming back. And we're going to also come into our heel. Feel free to just use your leg if that feels comfortable. You can also kneel down into your forearm if that's too much for your wrists. If you're hurting your wrists, that's fine. You can use your forearm. Give a nice balance here. We're working on balance, core stability, and control as well. Inhale. Release it out. Just gonna pull. Imagine yourself pulling a string in front and your leg. Using your leg back to center, back to tabletop. Extend the right leg, opposite leg behind to tap, and extend your opposite arm. Feel free to stand with your arm up. Come into dog and cat pose, but with rotation. You can also feel free to use your leg, just tapping down. And whenever you're ready, if you're optional to do so with your arm, just pulling back using your hamstring as well, and then just drop your leg down and arm. Tap down, release back up, and then you're just gonna pull and then release it out. Just curling your leg behind and then release back down. So I'm going to show you my other side. You guys stay there. You can still work. While I come, pull, and you can just curl. I'm going to curl your leg behind, pulling your arm in front and back. Excellent work. Just going to come control and steady, taking your time. If you like to, you can do it with your arm or your legs. And then whenever you're ready, relax down. And we're going to come back seated, back to center. Meet me in the mat. Thank you guys for joining. Now we're going to come with our cool down next. Whenever you're ready, we're going to begin with a nice gentle stretch to end our day off. So whenever you're ready, come meet me onto the tabletop. We're going to come into child's pose. You can feel free to extend the arms in front of you or to your side. Wind your hips apart, giving some space for your belly button. Giving some nice space, relaxing your back. You should be feeling the shoulders extend further away from the mat. Your arms expanding up away from the mat. Give some nice time and moment here into your own breath. Relaxing your forehead down onto the mat. And then whenever you're ready, meet me onto your stomach. Lying down on your stomach onto the mat. Bringing your left foot up. And you're going to extend your right foot. Grabbing your ankle or your toe, whichever you prefer. And you're just going to lie down onto your side of your head. You can feel free to just relax the arm. If that's too much for you, feel free to just let go of your wrists, your toes or your ankle you're grabbing behind. If that's too much for you, feel free to just relax like that. And then release that leg and the arm out. Slowly, whenever you're ready, we're going to come expanding the leg back behind, back to center. And you're going to lift your other opposite leg, grabbing your toe or ankle behind with your opposite arm and leg. And just relaxing your side head onto your shoulder blades to give a nice pillow for support. You're just going to bring the leg in front into a triangle, and then you're just going to bring your leg behind, holding on to it. Extend the leg back down, dropping slowly. And whenever you're ready, we're going to bring both legs down onto the front, behind. Come into Cobra. We're going to lift our chest away from the mat. Glutes are together. Lifting your chest up away from the mat and using your palms to lift yourself up. Slowly lifting your shoulders, relaxing your shoulder blades, shoulders down away from the ear. And then release it back down and relax down to your head. Feel free to relax here or continue stretching. You like to do the cobra, and then we just meet me back to center onto the mat. Thank you for joining with me today, my lovely, beautiful friends. Until next time.